Daniel mentioned farmers markets earlier. And, I've gone to them, and I'm really depressed that they don't really sell quality farmers there anymore. Hey, Rich, that worked. You bet I wouldn't do it. Don't do that. Yeah, it's yard sale season, too. Did we notice that? It's yard sale season. And for those of you who didn't know, okay, yard selling is whenever many women come to one woman's house and hand her $20, and she gives them her husband's favorite trip hazard. Like, here you go. I'll give you $20. Give me something he can really crack his knee against. Oh my God. Not to brag about my financial situation, okay, but I was able to afford driving down here from Clearfield. And before I left town, I drove around yelling out the window, "Hey, hybrids aren't so gay now, are they?" I went to Lehigh's Funniest and in Northeastern PA's Funniest last year. I entered, and after the first competition, I realized my truck was not the way to transport myself. So I got a hybrid, which I have some difficulty driving at sometimes. Like tonight, it's hard for me to see through the windshield of my hybrid because my daughter thinks I don't know she vapes. Yeah, does anyone here have teenagers? Anybody? One or two? Okay. Nobody, everybody's shaking their heads. Did any of you folks used to have teenagers? Okay. Yeah. I don't think any of you have grandkids. I didn't want to insult you anyway, but yeah, if you have teenagers and you have glass that looks like it was wiped down with warm pepperoni, time to have a talk, okay? That's one of those new millennial to Gen Z parenting talks that we used to not have. You know, here's another one we had to do recently. We had to have the don't sell feet pics talk. Yes, millennials now, we have to set our daughters down and say, listen, you do not sell pictures of your feet on the internet to strangers for less than a decent car payment. Yes. Preferably a mortgage. Okay, so we can all agree though, some people just shouldn't have kids, right? Everybody agrees with that, right? Yeah. Okay, so I, for example, had kids with those people. And I have 3 kids. I had 2 with my ex-wife, and then I celebrated my divorce too hard. But some people shouldn't have kids, right? That's the way I see it is like this, okay? If you, as an adult, feel that it is appropriate to wear animal print clothing in public, and that's the only thing you do wrong, you can have kids. If you wear those clothes and you think everyone should find their own unique way to spell Mackenzie, sterilize yourself. Which reminds me, okay, a couple years ago, I had a call from a frantic young woman. She was very distraught and wanted to know how long it had been since we had gone on a date because she was looking at a positive pregnancy test. And I said, well, gee, well, I know it was less than 3, but it was definitely more than 2 years after my vasectomy. So congratulations, click. Who's had one, by the way, the vasectomy? Come on, nobody's proud of it? It's the best money you will ever spend, I'm telling you right now. It's a little weird though, because there's like implied consent rules for that. Anything reproductive, there's implied consent rules. My surgeon, I was 34, and my surgeon was like, hey, have you discussed having a vasectomy with your fiance? I was like, yeah, doc, I have. And she's already broken up with me twice. I'm pretty sure if it's a deal breaker, she can just do it again. Has anyone been in an on-again, off-again relationship, by the way? No? Okay. Well, if you don't think that you have, you're in one now. I hate to break it to you. That's the way it goes. And don't judge the rest of us. I used to, right? That's 2 people that have found very potent chemistry, and a good chemist is going to experiment until it blows up in their face. And that's why you'll see women who paint on their eyebrows, and why mine look like old toothbrushes. The dumbest joke, it usually gets a little bit better laugh, but I keep that one in. Where was I? Sterilize yourself. See, because the people who should the most never do, right? And they really don't, and I'm glad that we have a system in place, right? Whether the parents be crazy or drug addicts or Mormons, something weird, it'll take them away from those parents. I question the wisdom of that same system often giving those same children to the grandparents as if they didn't cause the problem in the first fucking place. You can't stay here, buddy. All right, Betsy, here's another case of Bush and here's another kid. Third time's a charm. Good God. So yeah, now that's kind of like, there's the boomer generation. Like, I was raised by boomers, and I know it looks like we might have a couple in here. I'm not talking about you, I swear.